Good day. In this video, we will provide to you an overview of Edward C. Tolman's Purposive Behaviorism.
Tolman. Edward C. Tolman, he was born on April 14, 1886 in West Newton, Massachusetts, U.S. He was known as an American psychologist who developed a system of psychology known as Purposive Behaviorism, which attempts to explore interaction of the total organism.
Edward Tolman's psychology, comparing the animals to humans of the University of California at the age of 54. Tolman 3 major contributions to psychology. We have latent learning, cognitive maps, and purposive behaviorism.
Tolman Purposive Behaviorism, it is often considered as the bridge between behaviorism and cognitive theory. For him, actions were infused with meaning. According to his theory of sound learning, an organism learns by pursuing to a goal. In other words, learning is acquired to meaningful behavior. Tolman proposed 5 types of learning. All forms of learning depend upon means and readiness. Goal-oriented behavior, mediated by expectations, perception and representations, and other internal or environmental variables. Principles. Learning is always purposive and goal-directed. Second, learning often involves the use of environment factors to achieve a goal. Third, organism will select the shortest or easiest path to achieve a goal. So now, Ms. Añasco will discuss the latent learning.
Hi, I'm Beverly S. Añasco. I'm covering the latent learning by Edward Tolman. So the word latent means hidden. So the learning is hidden. During his studies, Tolman came up with a concept called latent learning, which is learning that occurs but does not become apparent until there is an incentive or reward to demonstrate the learning. So, let me ask you some questions. Can learning happen without reinforcement? What do you think? So, let's go to the origin latent learning, which is the maze experiment, in which there are 3 groups of rats. The first group acted as control group, in which never reinforced or never received any rewards till the end of the experiment. And the second group always reinforced food use as reinforcement. The third group only reinforced after 10 days. So, obviously, for group 1, they didn't perform well because they were not motivated. As for the second group, they quickly learned to negotiate the maze because of the reward. And for the third group, although they required 10 days that have no reward, but they quickly learned to navigate to the end of the maze as soon as they receive the reward. So, this is the latent learning. Learning is not reinforced and not demonstrated until there is motivation to do so.
Jill and Lisa are 2 close friends who meet in college, but since they live in different cities, they don't get to see each other as they used to. After Jill gave birth to her daughter, Lisa decided to visit. Once she arrived at town and picked up the gift for the newborn baby, Lisa called Jill the direction to their house. Without putting much effort, Jill was able to tell Lisa exactly how to get to their house from the boutique where she bought the gift. Jill did not have to look at the maps or use any aids to give directions. It's all done from her memory.
But how did she able to do this? To answer this question, we must explore what is cognitive map. Cognitive map. A cognitive map is a mental picture or image of the layout of one's physical environment. The term was first introduced by a psychologist named Edward Chase Tolman in the year 1948. Cognitive maps help us navigate unfamiliar territory, give direction, and learn or recall information. When we use cognitive map, we are often omit information that is irrelevant to the task. It means that we can differ from the actual environment we are mapping.
First type of cognitive map is fuzzy cognitive map. Fuzzy cognitive map shows links, connections, and related terms. These are called fuzzy because they are related through terms like sort of and kind of. Here's the example of fuzzy cognitive maps. As you can see, each thing is partly related, but there is also an outside practice like each of them. This kind of cognitive map is more likely to be an organized representation. Another type is a mental model. Mental model is a representation of a real or imaginary situation in your mind. Map out a situation in the same manner that is used for cognitive map. For example, a hungry rat in the maze without reward finding its way out, with a comparison of a group of rats that will be rewarded with food at the end of the maze. As the unreinforcement, the rat explored the maze and developed a cognitive map, a mental picture of the layout of the maze.